Okay, what's up, YouTube? Now, I was debating on if I was gonna speak on this or not, but at this point, I see nobody else is addressing this and speaking up on behalf of the people in general. So, all I'm gonna say is this: is that before we put out information to the public and information on within this caliber, we should really take a little time to perfect the process, because if you don't take time to perfect the process, you can prematurely initiate some things that interfere with the perfection of the process. So my thing is this: you guys upload a video on YouTube that almost goes viral, and what happens is, within the video, it makes all these accusations that, and declaring that everybody in America has access to all of these secret Treasury direct accounts, having everybody all excited and razzle dazzled, even some people crying on some of the calls. And it made me feel some type of way because, yeah, honestly speaking, this was the one of the main goals that we've been looking for a very long time. You know, no matter what direction we was going in, whether it was on a secure party basis, whether it was the Moorish American Act, whether it was the just Supreme Sovereign Act, whether it was whatever you want to call yourself, or the movement. But to publicly broadcast that we had access to all of these accounts by using our social security number and using these Federal Reserve route numbers, and before at least one of you actually went through the entire process and waited the entire duration of the process, that just makes common sense to me, if no other sense. So I mean, I don't know, but I was up under the impression I was dealing with more intelligent people that at least knew that, at least knew that much, because now we have thousands of people across America that are in disappointment now. Now, not only that, you guys put out the first videos and stuff like that about with the route numbers and all the information about the Federal Reserve and stuff like that. Then we released something new on the 17th of July, I believe, now telling people that, oh, everything has been switched over to the Bureau of Public Debt. As if they went in and took all the accounts out of the Federal Reserve out the Federal Reserve banks across America, and transferred everybody's accounts to the Bureau of Public Debt. If that was the case, if half that was true, that would mean that the accounts was held in the Bureaus of Public Debt anyway, to begin with, right? Right. So I'm really trying to understand why these people putting out information immaturely, like continuously, and not even then when they come back for updates, they're updating people as if, none of these returns are going on. Everybody that's processed payments, I believe everybody, but I'll say at least 95% of people that's been processing payments with these accounts, all have been returned back to sender, because we have not taken time to perfect the process. These people that's been on these phone calls talking all this shit, Heather, Harvey Dent, and all these other people, they don't even sound like they even sat on this information for a full week. These people on the call talking about the payments they made yesterday, and everything went through. Of course, the shit goes through. The systems are made to accept payment and accept payment initially, or accept the processing of a payment. And since you're giving them direct access account and routing numbers, the ACH system, the automatic houses are designed, to accept the payments initially until processing. Now, once they fully process, if the bank doesn't accept the transaction, they're gonna send that shit right back to you. So I'm trying to figure out when are we gonna realize that these people are either A, sending us off on a blank mission. I'm starting to think, like, are these people real? Are these people agents or what? Because they don't seem to really have any facts. Like, when people ask direct questions, there's never a direct answer about the process. Like, for instance, a caller might ask a person, yeah, can we write our own checks? Can we order our own blank checks and use them with the routing numbers from the Federal Reserve or the Bureau of Public Debt? And so the response would be something like, well, yeah, I've heard people have done that and had success. Well, can we do this? Oh yeah, I've heard people that have done that and had success. You've heard. So that doesn't sit well with me, coming from the people that brought the information to us. You've heard. So if I'm bringing you some information, I should be bringing you information that I know based on the things that I've done, not shit I heard. Hey, I heard there's some shit down the street. You should go see. I don't know, but I heard. That shit don't even make sense. So this whole thing has made me extremely irritated, disappointing, and yeah, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm just every time I look at these videos, I'm just ready to, I'm tired of the bullshit, basically. And stop putting up the bullshit. Harvey, you cool, but you be moving too fast sometimes. And with this particular thing right there, this kind of, you involved the public, you involve the people. Therefore, you pretty much put the people in a position to be affected by the things that you're doing and information that you're putting out there. So we got to be cautious, because at some point we're going to be held accountable for the information that we put out to the public. And that's all the hell I'm saying. Perfect the process.